Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk, and you are with me, Meera. Well guys, whenever I am near anything that, as a sports field or a court, there's so much that we learn out of just sports or activities, right? Well, since I was here and I was sitting, I thought, why don't I talk to you about things that we can learn from sports? Well, when I say things, I mean today we are going to learn some idioms related to sports. So guys, let's get started. Let's start with the sports tennis. Well, the phrase is, the ball is in your court. Well, when someone says that, you just mean that you have allowed someone else to take a decision or make a decision, right? So, for example, you can say, I have decided what I want to eat. Now, the ball is in your court. Simple, right? You are just saying that now you decide what you want to eat. Well, I have decided that I want to go on a holiday. Now, the ball is in your court. Now that you want the job, the ball is in their court. I mean, now the company has to decide if they want to hire you or not, right? So this idiom was, the ball is in your court. Alright guys, now the game baseball has this term base, okay? So there is an idiom which says to touch base with, right? To touch base with someone. It actually means to get in touch with someone, right? You can say things like, I am going to touch base with my uncle. That means you're getting in touch with him. You can also use this in a different situation. For example, I'm going to touch base with my studies tonight. That means you're saying you're going to start studying. You can also use it in another situation like the previous one. For example, I'm going to meditate and touch base with my spirituality, right? You're just trying to see inside you and try to meditate. Well guys, when it comes to horse racing also is a tremendously difficult sport. Well, there is an idiom called the home stretch. That means almost the end. People usually say in horse races that, oh my God, I hope my horse wins. It's the home stretch. That means it's almost the end. So for example, you can say, come on, you can do it. It's the home stretch now. Or you can say that, don't slow down now. It's the home stretch. It's almost the end. Keep studying. Don't stop. It's the home stretch. It's almost the end, right? You can use it to motivate someone. You can use it to tell someone that you're almost towards the end of a particular situation. Now, when you say league, what does it mean? It means that it's an event to see who wins or which team is better. Well, out of my league simply means that something is too good for you or for someone. For example, she is out of my league. That means she is too good for me. Okay, that you're underconfident that you might not match up to her. Or you can say that these studies are out of my league. That means you won't be able to do it. It's too difficult for you. Or you can say that that job is out of my league, but I have still applied for it. That means you're just saying that although it's too difficult for me to get that job, I have still applied for that job. So this one was out of my league. Well now guys, this one is mostly used in athletics. For example, front runner, that's the idiom. That means that, someone who always wins, someone who always has a winning streak to himself or herself. So you can say that Apple has always been the front runner, and wins as in it's always a front runner compared to other companies. Or you can say that my brother has always been a front runner when it comes to studies. You can also say that I thrive to be a front runner so that I achieve my goals or I succeed in my goals, right? So that one was front runner. Well guys, now this one is something that you all might know of. This idiom is met his match, okay? Meet someone's match. That means you're saying that something is similar or same as something else or to someone else. For example, I have met my match when it comes to talking all the time. That means you're saying that you've probably met a friend who is as talkative as you are. Or you can say, I married him because I met my match. That means he is same as you, that's why you wanted to marry him. Well, now you know how it feels. You have finally met your match. Maybe you're someone who has always been good at something and you met someone who is as good as you in that. Maybe a game or studies or sports, anything. So this one was meet your match or meet someone's match. Well, about athletics, there's one more idiom that I have just recollected, and that one is pass on the baton or pass the baton. That means to pass your responsibilities to someone or to something. So you can say that my father retired and he passed his baton to his colleague, right? That means he gave his responsibilities to his colleague now that he's retiring. Or you can say that in a negative way, if at all, you can say that do not pass your baton on to me. You're saying that take care of your own responsibilities, right? So this one was pass the baton, and this one is related to athletics. Well, by the way, what is a baton? So baton is usually a normal rod that athletes pass on to one another in a relay, right? So once I pass the baton, that means the person I've passed it to has to now take the lead and run. So that's how a team relay works with a baton. Well, in all games, you have one thing, either a whistle or a clap. So this idiom is saved by the bell. That means a last-minute rescue from a bad situation, right? So you can say that I was almost caught, but I was saved by the bell when my friend came in. That means you were probably just on the phone when you were supposed to study and your friend came in and your mother did not scold you, right? Or you can say that, oh good, you removed the car from the no parking zone. The police was right around the corner. So you can say that you just got saved by the bell because the police was right around the corner and he would have definitely written you a ticket, right? So that was saved by the bell. Well guys, when you play cards, right, you also have this idiom that you can use, which is have an upper hand. That means to be better at something than someone, right? So you can say that I have an upper hand to get that job. That means maybe you're better at something and you will succeed because you are better at it than someone else. Okay? Because I'm competitive, I always have the upper hand over the others. Well guys, as far as sports are concerned, there's someone who wins and there's someone who loses, right? So there is an idiom which says sore loser, and that means a person who doesn't take loss or losing that well. He blames others, he calls names on others and doesn't take responsibility for it, okay? So you can say, I won a game with my brother, but he was such a sore loser. That means he didn't accept his defeat and he just kept blaming some other situation. Or you can just tell your friend who's whining or crying over his defeat, you can say, stop being a sore loser. Or in any situation, you can always say that I'm not a sore loser. I always look at it positively and I learn from it, right? So guys, are you a sore loser? No, right? Well now guys, now that you've learned so many idioms related to sports today, why don't you just go and catch yourself a game or something for the day and try to use these idioms in your daily conversation. Okay guys, that's all for the day. This is me, Meera, signing off. Until next time. Bye.